Kibra MP Peter Orero is trending not for sponsoring a bill in parliament, no, for driving on the wrong side of the road. In fact, his own driver was blocking fellow motorists from accessing that road. Tabia mbaya, right? But wait, this is not just about him. You see, daily in Nairobi, you will see boda riders, Uber drivers, even private vehicles driving on the wrong side of the road. So maybe our leaders are just a reflection of us. So even as we tell the younger generation to pick their voters card for 2027, it is high time we also step back as a society and start fixing our own small issues here and there before we start holding those leaders accountable. Ama hii hatuwezi.
Peleka kwa Ruto.
Sawa, nitapeleka kwa Ruto. Ndio ndio unaogopa peke yake.
Majamaa, mimi naambia ni bulana. Sasa Kenya kila mtu amekasirika. Hadi waheshimiwa na ma-MP pia wamejam. Sasa unapata msanii anatembea tupeke kwa barabara. Unasikia tu msanii click. Kenya watu wamejam. Sio iko hivi. Kuna video fulani enye Madowo amerecord inatrend hapo kwa mtandao. Sio kwa video msanii anaonekana nani MP wa Kibra na driver wake. So kidogo wanapasha Larry wakiambia Larry arekodio video na apeleke Ruto. Alafu kumwambia takataka. Mimi nakwambia ni bulanda. Sasa Kenya kila mtu amejam. Kila mtu amejam. Unaweza kuruhusu mtu akupige bare. Sasa ni bulanda.
Police have confirmed plans to search for Kibra Member of Parliament Peter Orero's driver following a viral clip that captured him obstructing traffic as his boss encouraged him to proceed driving on the wrong side of the road while using foul language against other road users. The incident recorded by CNN journalist Larry Madowo captures the MP Peter Orero telling the journalist to take the video recording to President William Ruto in an apparent show of how untouchable he probably thinks he is. As Kamau Mwangi reports, the National Police Service has warned against obstruction of traffic on Kenyan roads by persons who believe themselves to be VIPs.
This 26-second clip showing an exchange between Kibra Member of Parliament Peter Orero, his driver and CNN international correspondent Larry Madowo has sparked a fresh debate on how Kenyans continue to be bullied on the roads by those who seemingly feel they are above the law and flaunt traffic rules with abandon. In the video, the MP and his driver are filmed using the wrong side of the road, and once they are blocked from using it, they proceed to mock and insult the journalist. The two are heard asking Larry to submit his video recording to President William Ruto, in obvious reference to the possibility of consequences for their actions, seemingly indicating immunity from such consequences.
Wrong side. Nika block.
Kenyans angered by the legislator's actions took to social media to condemn the former teacher as those that were taught by him expressed distaste at the level to which he had sunk. The police say they will pursue his driver and possibly prefer charges.
If we happen to get that clip,
yes,
then we'll get the registration number of the vehicle. After getting the registration number from the vehicle,
yes,
will summon whoever was driving that particular vehicle at that particular time.
Yes.
Yeah, for questioning, and then action is taken.
According to police spokesperson Michael Mushiri, only emergency vehicles such as ambulances and fire engines, the president and his deputies' motorcades, and on special occasions military vehicles are allowed to obstruct traffic. Traffic Police Commandant Frederick Ochieng says police, as allowed by law, may obstruct the flow of traffic if there is a scenario on the roads that would require a lot of time to clear.
As I'm speaking with you now,
yes,
the diplomatic vehicle that had been sent to us moving in the opposite direction, it so happened that that vehicle is not actually a diplomatic vehicle.
Yes.
It was a diplomatic number plate that was used in a vehicle which was not a diplomatic vehicle.
Yes.
We are still pursuing that matter.
Kenyans flocked Orero's social media pages to call him out for being not so honorable.
Peleka kwa Ruto.
Kuna hii video ambayo ina trend ya Larry Madowo, ambapo huyu driver wa Peter Orero ambao ni MP wa Kibra wakiwa na huyo Orero, huyo fala mwenyewe, wakasema walikuwa wanaendesha gari in the wrong side. Alafu huyu jamaa fala mdogo anaitwa Larry Madowo pia alikuwa anapita pale akawanasa. So wacha na hiyo story sasa yenye inadhuudhi sisi kama watu wa His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, ni ambayo inasema ati juu amenaswa ati anamwambia ati takataka pelekea Ruto. So as we speak right now, jamaa wanatafutwa na DCI kufa kupona. Jamaa wameandikiwa wanted. So hiyo kusema tu pelekea Ruto, hiyo ndio criminal offense. Because hakuna bwana, unajua Ruto ni nani wewe? Peter Orero. Wewe ni mwalimu, nimekujua hapo nikifanya Pamoja FM. Mimi nimemuoji Peter Orero, mimi personally nimemuoji akiwa Kibra hapo, akiwa mwalimu hapo, mwalimu mkuu. Mimi mwenyewe nimemuoji, nilikuwa nikifanya kazi Pamoja FM, iko hapo Olympic. So Peter Orero, I don't know where some spoiled habits zimetoka, kwa sababu mimi Peter Orero nimemjua kama kijana ya mwalimu mwenye alikuwa na maadili, alikuwa na hulka mzuri. So I don't know hii kiburi kidogo hii. Na unajua Peter Orero is one of the MPs ambao wanaenda nyumbani. As we speak right now, Kibra, there's nothing in Kibra. Watu hawana maji, watu hawana security, watu hawana anything. Peter Orero is a nuisance in Kibra constituency. He has done nothing. Let Okot did a lot of empowerment, but Kibra saizi as we speak, Peter Orero ongee bungeni, akuji matanga, atumi chochote representation. So sahi yako hapa na kiburi hati takataka. So wacha tuone utakataka. Kuona wewe Peter Orero, wewe ni kamasi kidogo. Umekuwa tu one term hapo hivyo na unaanza kuongea ujinga. So we are urging, me personally nilikuwa mtu wa kwanza kutumia Kipchumba Murkomen hiyo video, kwa sababu Larry Madowo aliposhare hivi nilikuwa online, within 30 seconds nilikuwa nimeipata nikatumia Kipchumba Murkomen. And as we speak right now, Kipchumba Murkomen has affirmed and he has replied my text, amesema they are looking up to that arrest. And as we speak right now, he will be arrested as early as today, tomorrow, or any other day ambapo atapatikana. So keep calm, keep watch, and we are telling you Orero, you will be arrested, upende usipende. Kwa watu wenye hulka kama zako za kutaja rais hapa na pale kiolelolela kwa mambo yako ya ulevi, Peter Orero MP wa Kibra, utaona kilichomtoa kanga manyoya. As we speak right now, tunasema tu ni tutam. Uko tutam jamani, tuko pale tutam. And as we speak right now, Gideon Moi ako kwenyewe, ameingia kwa chama ya wazito ya tutam. Na sasa tunajiuliza maswali, ile pesa ambao wale jamaa walikuwa wamemuitisha kina Rigathi Gachagua na Kalonzo atafanyia campaign, hiyo inaitwa potelea mbali. Hakuna pesa tena Kalonzo atapata kutoka kwa Gideon Moi. As we speak right now, Uhuru Kenyatta ako kwenyewe hapa. As we speak right now, mimi niko na video ya Kalonzo Musyoka akiwa State House. Na sitaki kuipost. Nimeambiwa kijana wa rais usiipost. Wacha enjoy Rigathi Gachagua kidogo akuje, kwa sababu Matiang'i yeye ni mtu wa serikali. So hao watu wote ni watu yetu. Kwa sababu gani? Sisi tunataka ule mbwea, character traitor anaitwa Rigathi Gachagua abaki peke yake. Na tunamwambia kama yako na nguvu ya kukampeni, asungukie wa Munyoro Machakos. Atembee pia, aende Kisumu Kondele afanye campaign, aende Garissa, aende Marsabit, aende wapi, akuje wasinikishwe afanye campaign. Atoke hapo aende hata Kiambu kufanya campaign. Why? Rigathi Gachagua, you are a coward. So maintain two term, and that is unstoppable.
Okay, now assuming we know the meaning of pelekea Ruto, the phrase pelekea Ruto. Now I'm paraphrasing this from the scene of Kibra MP Orero and his driver actually acting in disregard of course NTSA laws, and I must say that Larry Madowo did capture that particular video. Now the reason why I'm putting the MP and his driver on notice is because they actually failed to identify the fact that so many people have lost their lives for driving on the wrong side of the road. And for me, a sorry word would have been enough for this particular issue. But then acting so childishly and coming out to utter words that are actually not good for the road and not good for a journalist in the caliber of Larry Madowo, because this is the eye of community. if you want to understand one thing, is that being an MP does not give us, that particular leeway to break the law. We are lawmakers. But when we are breaking the law and when we find ourselves on the wrong side of the law, the best we can do is to become, or rather to be remorseful. There are things that just call for remorse and nothing else. Because today you're saying Pelekea Ruto, tomorrow it's a kin of yours who will be, involved in an ugly scene on the road just because they're driving on the wrong side, and then you will want Kenyans to be remorseful with you. I think that is not a very good thing to do. Secondly, once the MP and his driver realized that they were on camera, they needed to have been sensitive enough to, measure their words, because now those words are out there, the public have consumed them, and we are now assuming that these two are, people who don't really consider themselves, emulatable by community. You see, I know the people we voted in, the people we celebrate a lot, but then again, one utterance is already giving us a different, it's painting a bad picture on a sitting MP who goes to parliament, of course, to sit and deliberate on the laws of this country. I don't think if we still want to call them honorable, because their utterances don't really match. If you look at Ruto himself, the president, not so many times does he have to, to act in disregard of the law, even when traffic is being, rendered to him in person. Sometimes we have the traffic cleared for the president, but that is under terms that are clearly stipulated in the constitution, and that is constitutional, and by law that is allowed. But for an MP to be found driving on the wrong side of the road, and then they say Pelekea Ruto, I don't think if that is the direction we want to take as a nation. Therefore, I just want to appeal to the Kibra, MP, especially, and his driver. You see, this is a trained driver who is supposed to, ensure that the MP is safe. In certain circumstances, he might also find himself on the other side where Larry was, and it might be too ugly, to accept sometimes, and then you realize that at some point, Kenyans have now taken them as people who really don't really care what life is and what it means to be on the road and to be very cautious on the road. So if I were to have them as ambassadors, of wrongdoing on the road, then they would actually match that particular, but for Larry, I would say, Larry, kudos for a good job, because not all the time do we have, these MPs doing the right thing. I'm happy Kenyans have seen the work that you're doing on the road, and I would say kudos, because at the end of the day, it takes everyone to keep us safe on the roads. Otherwise, I think it will be fair enough, or it will be necessary for the MP and his driver to give a public apology on the occurrence of the day. Otherwise, we would say that they have blatantly refused to heed to what Kenyans really conform to, and they have decided to, live in disregard of the NTSA rules. So what would we say?
Niko kazi wanachapati ni 10 bob baba, ni shilingi 10 peke yake. 10 bob na umeregister kama voter? Voter. Hiyo bado ngoja nini? Enda register kama voter huko.
BBC leo tunawaletea habari kuhusu launching ya boobs za Vera Saidika, na wanaume wamejaa kuliko wanawake katika ile venue.
Sasa ojenzi mna report hizi nini? Uko na kura?
La hasha.
Na mna report hizi nini? Jenzi chukua kura, time ya maandamano mlitokea ati sijui 1 term 2 term. Hizi vitu enda chukua kura saa hii, cameraman enda chukua kura.
Wacha tu hiyo. Wacha nikupige 2 term sasa. Wacha hii sana.
Jenzi mnatoa vita ya kucheza pool na mna vote. Enda chukua kura. Very nice. Leo nimekumiss bana. Jenzi mbona mnaibia jenzi mwenzenu? Mpesi ni yake. Mregister kama voters. Enda mregister, enda mpige kura. Very nice.
Ile siku ni leo. Come with me as I propose to my mpoa. Come.
Mahari nini? Unaoa nini? Umechukua kura? Enda chukua voters card kwanza. Very nice. Hadi sasa tumerudi form.
Sinakwambia new team. New team.
Lima new kitu gani? Umechukua vote. Enda mregister mpige kura. Very nice.
Wacha nijekelea police station na zamkini nende mjengo.
Mjengo gani? Umechukua vote. Enda chukua boti kwanza. Very nice.
Sikia dino naenda kutafuta kazi, niko na interview sahi.
Yengi unaenda kutafuta interview, umechukua kura?
Bado sijachukua.
Enda uchukue kura kwanza. Very nice.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mingi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.
Ati black chocolate ni fine melanin bana kutoka nikapate. Kanapenda kenye mi wanapenda, so kanapenda toto chupa na haga nono.
Madam na kudai umedunga mini na unapenda mangwai. Una dance fit unawacha nikismile, ama niko high jua life nice.
Kono moja mbele ngine yende rembe, baila yoni
Enyewe Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. Wash fire, Ruto must go. Enyewe Ruto must go. By the way, Ruto must go.